Alright, so today's video we are watching Silver 2 support on console. They say that this was the most miserable game they've ever played. They kept getting rolled by the enemy Sombra, and it got to the point where she'd play mind games with them. They want to know what they could have done about this situation. Well, we're about to find out. Any of like the submit and stuff, and this goes for people just watching the video now, my Discord is where you would submit spectators. Pretty much anything. If you're watching right now, we're always looking for TikTok reacts, funny moments, play of the games, spectatings. You do that by joining my Discord. All right, here we go. So right now you're in your backline already, and there is a cast there, which is very interesting because I feel like your team should get that cast right now. That's standing right there. Use your ping system if you haven't yet, because like sometimes your teammates may not even know that cast is there, even though you can hear them right there, but still. Wonderful. Huh. So nothing's happening yet. Okay. Oh, your Rhine went in. Your Rhine did not care one bit. Okay. Wonderful start. Yeah, in that situation, like, I feel like you're actually not in a terrible spot behind your Rhine. It just so happened your Rhine wanted to just, like, not hold shield, and you fell over at the exact same time. And I wouldn't even say that's necessarily on your Rhine. Oh, wow, that was quick. You were on Moira for a good 2 seconds. Okay, on to Brig. Now, my question is what made you go Brig here? And I asked that in the sense that, like, you can play Brig here, but, like, is it to help your Rhine against Sigma? Because that would be a good, like, if you're, that's not bad. Right? You want to be with your Rhine. I want to point that out. Be with your Rhine. That's not your Cassidy. I want to point out that wasn't your Cassidy in front of you to your right. Just so you know, that wasn't your teammate. That's a health pack. Okay. You did swords in the chat right now. I do want to point out, is it me or are you too worried about the Sombra already? I feel like you're worrying about him too much. Like you're like there's a Sombra and you've decided already 2 minutes in that Sombra's now an issue and I need to play. That's what it feels like. Like your teammate, heal your team. Don't worry about the Sombra. Heal your teammate, your soldier. Heal. There you go. Remember, your armor packs also come up quicker now because they changed the cooldown. Coda, thanks for the 4 months of the tier. Thank you, appreciate it. Thank you. Wow. Unlucky. At least you got the point. Here we go. Yeah, I can see where the frustration level is, though, is because, like, okay, I can see why this game was really frustrating for you. And the reason being, behind that is, like, I don't even know why the Sombra is, like, specifically going for you, because it feels like the Sombra doesn't really have to go for you. But for some reason, the Sombra only goes for you. So, like, I can understand the frustration of that. Because, like, it just... From everybody on your team, the Sombra's like, I'm going for this Brig and Moira the whole time. Oh, wait, don't be afraid to use your ult if you get good map control here. Yep. It's like me in quick play games right now. The other team goes, do they have a tank? Yeah, they do. I'm going Sombra. I feel like quick play is where I see the most. Like, see what I mean? We haven't seen Sombra for a year and a half. Right? Where's the Sombra been this whole time? I can see the frustration with that. That's a tough one. Some people in chat are giving kind of like sound advice in this situation, and it's the sense that like stack with your team if you feel like the Sombra's getting too much value against you. Because let me ask you this question: if you keep putting yourself in like these 1v1s against Sombra and they don't help you, the best way for your teammates to help you is just to be stacked on top of them. Is it ideal? No. But does it prevent the issue if your teammates aren't helping you to begin with? Then yes. Or at least it gives an opportunity for follow-up on Sombra. That's probably going to be your play at this point. Rather than, like, spin in circles, worry about the Sombra, and like, just stay at the pace of your team and then hope that your teammates are able to follow up. Also, use your ping system if you need to. Like, your ping system will be super helpful in that situation. Like, even if people don't, like follow your pings, it's probably a good habit to have to use the ping system. Because I think some people will listen to that ping system. Not everybody, but some. Yeah, Kiriko's good here, yeah. Yeah. There you go. You're with your team, Sombra gets less value. See? And that's what the Sombra's been doing the whole game. So that's why you want to stick with your team during that. All right, what do you have? Who do you have live in your team right now? You can ult this, by the way, if you want to. You can ult. What are you worried about right there? Is my question. You're kind of just. I don't know how to. Okay, heal your team. Nice block. Obviously, they can still. That ended up getting the elim. All right, there you go. You stacked with your team. Sombra got 0 value. So what are we noticing here? When you're with your team, Sombra gets less value. When you get lost and turn around in a circle, Sombra gets less value. See that? See that? Sombra got no value from that. Well, they got a little bit of ult charge, but you know what I mean. Be careful. Remember where you saw the Sombra go. Don't worry about the cast right now. Just be with your team. There you go. Stack with your team. Get up there now. Bash up if you have to. Don't go backwards. Do not go... Oh, no. That's on you. This one's on you. Okay. Remember, if you see their whole team flanking your team, your play, you ready, is to get out of there ASAP. Go with your team forward. Don't run backwards into 3 of them. Go in with your team. Keep your eye alive. This cast's positioning has been amazing. Hide. Okay. Okay, this goes back to what I'm talking about with you. So now that time, you're stacked with your team, the Sombra gets a good play. Go to where the cover's at, right? Don't turn around into where they were. Just go to like the side wall to force them into your team. You see what you're doing? How your reaction is like, oh, I'm getting hacked, let me turn into the Sombra? No, go behind a wall. Make that Sombra now have to overextend. Right? Like, don't see how you turn it into the Sombra? Go to the wall. Like that, this is what I'm kind of getting at with that. All right, play a game of pool. Pool's fun. I don't play it too often. See, when I grew up, we had a pool table, but it like turned into like the laundry table because the house our house was on like an angle, so every time we tried to play pool, the balls would start rolling.
Tactical visor activated.
Made it hard to play pool. Nice stun. You don't have to hold your shield up the whole time if you don't want. Oh, that's an EMP. That is a play. Shouldn't let your soldier die there.
Come on, try me.
I'm sorry, but what was that? That whole sequence of events was unreal. I love it. Okay. Wait for it. Nice job. Good peel. Saving your team. I like the awareness there. Nope. You turned your back. No, don't. Okay. Listen. You do not have to. Do not worry about the Sombra the way that you're worried about the Sombra. Stack on your team. If they get value on you by hacking you, go into your team with your team. Don't turn around. You're so hard focused on this Sombra, but like your reaction every time you see this Sombra is to turn around. And when you do that, it's not going to go well. So just try to take some of that focus and put it towards, what are we going to do in front of us? If the Sombra hacks you, go in with your team. Don't turn to them. Keep in mind, if you hear the hack and they hack somebody else, you turn around, 2 health packs, boom, you're good. That's like the strength of Brig is your burst heal and the health packs. Your reaction is, oh, there's a Sombra probably behind us. Let me turn my back to it. You do not want to do that. Yep. Use cover, etc. Exactly. So that's how I'm seeing it so far. I think you actually are just too worried about this Sombra. Straight up. I think you're just too worried about him. I want to see how you play Kiriko against the Sombra here.
Stop the pain. All right, let's go.
Wait for it. Alright, I'm fine with the cleanse. It gets rid of the echo value. Early cleanses I'm not too worried about unless your teammates get hooked right now. Yeah, you're fine. Unless your Arista stays there. Okay, okay. No. Teleport, swift step. Thank you. Thank you for doing that a little bit sooner, too. Because that was going to be tough. Heal your team. Heal your team. Heal your Arista. Your May's out of position. That's on your May. Okay. Oh, no. You're doing it again. Don't stay there for too long. Just get to your team. Get to your team. Stop. No. Don't. Stop taking. Stop. Just work with your team. Good job by your teammate. But, like, you're not... Like, don't get me wrong. If you're, like, turning around and hitting a headshot on him right away, I'm fine with that. But a lot of time, you're just kind of... Wait for it. Teleport on high. There we go. Oh, yeah. I mean, I can see why from their point of view it was frustrating. What I'm trying to do is show them, like, there's ways to kind of alleviate some of that frustration level against the Sombra by just, like, going in with the team. That's going to be a fine cleanse. You're probably going to get rolled, but, like, you had to use the cleanse. So what's really happened here is I think you've become so worried about the Sombra, and I feel like you were worried about the Sombra 2 minutes in, that you spent so much time, like, you spend so much time worried about the Sombra that you're just not even playing the game on the front line. And I actually believe that if you were able to just play in the front line with your teammates, rather than spending so much time spinning in circles, you'd be fine. Like, don't let a Sombra take you out of the game just because they randomly hack you occasionally. Right? You know what I mean? Did you have a good weekend, Tom? Did you have a good weekend? I hope you had a great week. All right, here we go. Punch out. Uh-oh. Okay, now you're not using your ult. You're getting staggered. What is your next play? What is your next play? Remember, Kitsune is going to be good for you here. I want to see you be more aggro with this in a second. Don't just wait. Don't just wait in this Kitsune. Don't just wait. Don't wait in this Kitsune. You're losing your timing. Well, you lost your time about 20 seconds ago. Okay. So what's your play here? All right. There we go. Wonderful. Wonderful. What are we watching? We're watching a support who keeps getting rolled by a Sombra. And they're very worried about the Sombra, but even though the Sombra hasn't really been the main issue. Yep. Yeah, there's no, like... I feel like... It's just you're worried about the Sombra so much. Stack with your team, please. Stack with your team. Just stack with your team. I want you to stay with your team right now. I don't care if you get EMP'd right now. I just want you to be with your team. Okay? Here we go. We're stacking. We're stacking. It's going well. Great. Let your teammates, you don't need to necessarily cleanse somebody right away. Let your teammates, like, give them time. Here's a Sombra. I don't mind the pop shots there. Your Ryan's probably gonna go back to spawn. Magdal, thanks for the gifted sub. Thank you, appreciate it. Also, I want to point out how long it took you to use that Kitsune. You see? Hey, that's fine. Remember, 3 seconds. If you get rolled there, you get rolled there. That's going to happen. But you were stacked with your team. Your teammates have follow-up. You get more value. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. All right?
Let's get back to it. What's up?
I just want to see you, like... This is how you alleviate that problem. It doesn't mean it will solve the issue. It just means it will help get to the solution, I guess you could say. I know that I just sounded smart right there. I have no idea if that made any sense, but it sounds smart, so we're gonna go with it. Okay, here we go. What are you doing? What did no? Your team. Your team. Why are you here? Why are you here? All right. Watch it now. I want you to be with your team. I want you to be with your team. That cleanse is okay to me. I feel like you're just trying to keep your Rhine up. You're not worried about too many ultimates. I'm okay with that. It's not the best to me, but like, I'm not gonna... Heal your teammates. Heal your team. Nice shot though. But I want you to heal your. I want you to heal your Sojourn. Heal your Sojourn. Gotta heal up with that Sojourn. You're starting to back away a lot, so that Sombra can make a rotation towards you. Hey, actually worked out. They didn't even go for a rotation. Teleport to your teammates soon if you need to. Teleport to your team. It's okay to like just use your swift step here. Get to your teammates. There you go. It's not looking the best on that. So I want you to be careful. You're once again giving them opportunity to get a 1v1 against you when you don't need to do that. Okay? Here we go. All right, that was nice of you to get into the EMP. All right, yeah, you have to Kitsune this. I'm not even mad about that, chat. That had to happen. I mean, maybe you could argue that they'd get there in time and they could Kitsune, but like, I don't even know if that's gonna happen. We'll see what happens.
Adaptive circuits engaged.
Yeah, I guess in hindsight you could have saved your Kitsune, but that's such a, I don't know. For me, it's still hindsight in that spot. Unless your Mei gets ult, which they're 96%. No! No, okay. Well, I mean, like, truthfully, for me, when I watch this, for me, like, okay, you ready? So, here's what I saw. Here's what I think you should do, is you need to stop worrying so much about the Sombra right from the get-go. That simple. I can already tell you, it kind of took you out of the game a little bit, like more than anything. It feels like it kind of took you out of the game and made it really difficult for you to, like, do anything. So it's like, I'm trying to think of a way to explain it. When you have to worry about like so many things at once and you're just worried about like a Sombra and then healing your teammates, you're making it difficult. So just next time, stack with your team. If for some reason the Sombra keeps rolling you in your team, then that's a different story. That's going to be a tough game to begin with. But I think your teammates had a decent follow-up to the Sombra most of the time, which made it a lot easier, at least in my opinion. So I would say just, if there's a Sombra and they get you once, don't start to swap heroes, don't start to hide in the back line. You basically played into the Sombra, stack with your team. I know it sounds like, oh, well, then they're going to get good EMPs. It's better than giving them 1v1s in the back line and you not healing your team. I think if you do that, you'll be in a much better spot. Obviously, there's no guarantee you win it. Obviously, there's no guarantee it goes as well, but I think that's the first step. If you like this video, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to all 3 YouTubes if you haven't. If you want to submit your own spectating, look in the description below. You'll see my Discord. That's where you do that. We also record these live on stream, so look below the webcam. You'll see my Twitch chat right there. We have a lot of fun here, so stop by if you haven't. And with that being said, hope you have an amazing day/night.